From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this major league debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Our starter in this one, David Price. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
All right, ready to go here. And stepping in for Boston, number 15.
The second baseman, number 15.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Smash to the left side. Paredes fires over to first. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Mo Vaughn.
Well, the one word I have for him right now is dangerous. This guy leads the AL in slugging percentage, and when you have a hitter like that in the lineup, it makes that manager look and try to strategize ways to avoid you in a potential big situation. I tell you what, that's really valuable.
Trevor Story, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late. We always talk about connections, kids growing up with one another. Trevor Story grew up playing in Texas on the same travel ball team as Josh Bell. Hammered, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One out, runner at second. And next for the Red Sox, Munetaka Murakami. 4 for 12 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Story leads off second with one gone in the inning. In the dirt, tosses to first, and there's 2 away.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Next to hit, Mo Vaughn. Longoria makes the play, and that is that. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, showing the slab in today's game, Roki Sasaki. What do we need to know here?
Some people wonder if he was tipping his pitches last time out. He was getting hit all over the ballpark and being hit hard. Today, we look for him to make an adjustment and be on the attack side against these hitters.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now here is Randy Arozarena. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Off the plate,
Next
one.
pitch off the plate. And the count 1-2. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fly ball down the line. Yoshida on the move. Snags it on the run. And there's 1 down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Oh, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Number 35 stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The next offering misses. Now 2-0. Line to left, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Evan Longoria stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Struck him out looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Number 27 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings and misses. Strike 1. And a strike. Got him swinging. 1 left for Tampa. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now it's the power speed combo. Jim Rice. The wind of the pitch. That's inside. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And that one lifted in the air center field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. 1 away. Jorge Alfaro at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Kicks and fires. Out to short, Paredes. And that is out number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Out to center, number 35 under it. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. And the Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here is Greg Vaughn. Sasaki back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swings through that. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And now Carlos Pena. That misses, and that's ball 1. No score here in the second. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Strike 2. 1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right side. Yoshida moving under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
Lau at the plate. Just 1 hit and 10 at bats so far in this series. There's a strike.
0-1.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That's a little bit low.
2-1.
And now 2-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Buck O'Neil digging in now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And stepping in for Boston, number 15. Price throws over. O'Neil back easily. Price goes 6 feet 5 inches, 22 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2020. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Doubled his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. Story, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2011. That's to third, and it gets by him.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the third baseman, Munetaka Murakami. He's 0 for 1. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. On the ground right side. And that one finds its way through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, 2 down. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Mo Vaughn. High drive, deep right field, way back there, out of here. He circles the bases. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Jim Rice up next for the Red Sox. Doubled in his first AB. Liner, base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all, but over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Yeah, and his ability to handle pitches as well outside the zone on the fringes, just impressive. I know we'll never forget the night that he hit a home run off of Aroldis Chapman slightly above the top.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay, set for the bottom of the third. The batter now, Christian Bethancourt. First offering, and it just misses. Line drive, base hit. Throw, and it gets away. So, man aboard. Now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. And first offering is fouled off. Paredes getting to start at shortstop, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Right-hander kicks, deals. This one in the air, center field. O'Neill underneath it. Can't get there, base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Number 35 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out to short. Sends it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And here is Evan Longoria. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And that one a little bit high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a fly ball to right center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, number 27. Bounce to the left side. Throws across the diamond, third out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 2. New inning getting started, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Jorge Alfaro. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Longoria. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The right fielder, number 7, Masataka Yoshida.
Now it's the right fielder, Masataka Yoshida. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. Into center. Number 35 drifts towards it. And there's 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And here is Buck O'Neil. And he's already singled in this game. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. This one's got a chance. And out of here. A shot to left. His second of the year. It's 4-2. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
At the plate, number 15. He swings and fouls one off. Out towards right center field. Number 35 on the move to his left. Long run. Nice grab. And that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Tropicana Field. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Greg Vaughn. The pitch. Slider clips the zone.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Now it's the DH, Carlos Pena. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss. The 1-1. Slap the other way, foul. Righty delivers. A little bit high, maybe. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is fouled back.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Vaughn makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We played 4. The Red Sox 4, the Rays 2. And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Trevor Story. Price back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Now the third baseman, Munetaka Murakami. Left field. Vaughn has a beat on it. 2 up, 2 down. Mo Vaughn up next for the Red Sox. First offering misses the mark.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
In the air to left center. Vaughn drops steps, heads back on it. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Christian Bethancourt. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Isaac Paredes now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Now he launches a throw over his head.
When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
In the air, left field. Rice trying to get there. And he makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Number 35 next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. Got him. And that is that. The Rays strand just the 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jeffrey Springs takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
So stepping in for Boston, Jim Rice. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a pitch. 0-1. Springs, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Zach Eflin up and throwing. Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now it's Devers at the plate. And a foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. And Devers hits that one. Number 35 sizes this one up, and there's 2 away.
Now back. Catcher, Jorge.
And next for the Red Sox, Jorge Alfaro. Alfaro in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Evan Longoria. And here it comes. Ball 1 there.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The 1-2. Just missed. Got it by him for the K.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Number 27 next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Goes down looking. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now the left fielder, Greg Vaughn. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Vaughn, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next pitch misses. 1-1. Ground ball right side. And that is that. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Armstrong.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Number 64.
And now Masataka Yoshida. And a pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And stepping in for Boston, Buck O'Neil. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Stepping in, number 15. And there's a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. That's a hit. O'Neil rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And the batter now, Munetaka Murakami. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lowe.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Zach Eflin. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 24, Zach Eflin.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Carlos Pena. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And he deals. Pena tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Here's a 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fights it off. You'll see another. The pitch. In the air, center field. O'Neill gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one hit to right. Yoshida settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Christian Bethancourt. That's in there, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's
for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Jim Rice.
the left fielder, Jim Rice. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That one is gone. He sends it out of here, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And here is Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His second of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 8-2.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Swings through that one, 0-1. Bounce to third. Tosses to first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And now the right fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And a foul ball.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Colin Poche warming up for manager Kevin Cash. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And now the count is even. Stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him. And 2 away now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
O'Neill in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Isaac Paredes. Tanner Houck on to pitch out of the pen here. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Boston, number 89.
And here it comes. And delivers outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Randy Arozarena. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Number 35 next to hit for the Rays. Next pitch is popped up. Vaughn brings it in. 2 down. Man at first, Evan Longoria the next to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. In the air, left field. Rice in position. Makes the play, and it's out, number 3. 1 left for Tampa, and it's still 8-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, number 15, Clevenger, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. In the air, out towards right center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story now. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Munetaka Murakami now at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Offense held in check there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Red Sox 8, the Rays 2. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, number 27. Hout back to work. And ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes. And now 1 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Vaughn, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next pitch misses inside, and 1-1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Rice in position. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So they're down to their final out. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Carlos Pena. That one's in there, 0-1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Down to their final strike. Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just 1 strike away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this is the perfect way to finish up a road trip, a sweep in this series before heading back home. This is a team that's got things rolling, and when you get it rolling on the road, you want to make sure when you go back home, you keep it rolling.
8-2 the final here, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Red Sox combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-2. The Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-4. The Oakland Athletics launched 3 home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore 9-6. The Jays combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Tigers 8-0. The Philadelphia Phillies had 12 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-3. The San Diego Padres got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.